What's going on, guys? It's Emilio, and got a story for you guys. It's called the Pizza Chronicles. Now you might be asking, what the fuck does that mean? So there was a point in time, I'd say MW3 release date, so thinking more like 2023-ish, if I'm not mistaken. 2023-ish, that's when that game came out. Um, there was one night when I was on MW, and it was me, my cousin Julian, like my friend Matthew, like everyone was on, to say the very least. And everyone was on the game, and we were thinking, like, we were getting pretty bored. The game was getting boring in itself, so we thought, you know what, how can we fuck around? And I feel like for most teenagers, one of their first answers is, let's prank call. But we're all on Xbox, so like it's not like prank calling at a sleepover. Mind you, the time was probably anywhere from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m., which is very important, remember that. So it was either me or Julian who had the bright idea, let's start ordering pizzas to random people's houses, like in the friend group, that is. And, you know, as light as it can be anyways. It started off light, you know, just like our friend Matthew, and it was like, oh, what the hell, dude? You ordered pizza to my house. No real harm in it other than the waste of a minimum wage worker's time. But then it went from more than just friends. That's when we ordered another one to Matthew's house. And we ordered one to Matthew's house, and then we're sitting on the game. I get a call from a random number. I pick it up, probably a stupid decision by me. You would never guess who was on the other line. Matthew's father. We keep on getting pizzas delivered to our house under this number. Do you know anything about it? No. Are you sure? It's been like this for weeks, man. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry for the trouble. We gotta catch these guys. Before I tell you guys about the part that was just friends, though, we did... Okay, so initially we did, like, I think from Pizza Hut. And then from Pizza Hut, the idea expanded into a few other local pizza places. But then it came to Domino's. Now, I did, like, 2 or 3. One to Matthew, and then I think, like, one to maybe... like an ex's house or something like that. But then Julian was like, yo, you're probably gonna get caught if you keep on doing them, like under the same name, so he was like, I'll do some. Now, this is where shit got out of hand. So, shit got out of hand when we handed it over to Julian, as I said, because we started giving him addresses that weren't to the people we said they were. Like, we'd say, okay, here's Matthew's address, because he doesn't know Matthew's address, and then we'd give him another one. Well, we started to let it get really out of hand. We gave him an address and said, hey, this is Trevor's address, for example. No, it wasn't. It was my 8th grade English teacher's house. And don't get me started, she was a bitch. Oh my fucking god. I could make a own video, like a whole dedicated video to her and her fucking shenanigans, but I'm not gonna get on that rant. Anyways, order a pizza over to Miss Smith's house. And after a little while, we start getting calls back from the pizza places because obviously a large amount of pizzas being delivered to different houses in one small amount of time that aren't actually real. You know, head of Domino's or whatever fucking 35-year-old that makes $30,000 a year that works as the Domino's manager, whoever that is, calls my number directly. Now, I don't know how he got my number, considering I use, like, either text now numbers or typed in random numbers, but I got a call saying, hey, did you order a pizza? It showed up to your house, and, it wasn't accounted for. And I'm like, no. Would it be racist to immediately vote somewhere in Africa? And, like, not because of, like, I don't think it's racist to think that this is already somewhere in Africa. I mean, this is just like I can't think of the word. It's not geography, but this is just like African structure. See, look. I'm not racist. I'm just smart. Like I read my textbooks, and they clearly say that places that look like this, with rundown buildings, or okay, that's really stereotypical and racist of me to say. But I'm just saying, in any form of media that I've usually seen Africa, it's with buildings that look like that. It's not racist for me to make assumptions based on formally interpreted information. Anyways, Julian goes one step ahead. He kind of noticed we were using him because none of us wanted to get caught. So he orders not just a pizza, 37 fucking sauces to my parents' house. Now, for context, it was the weekend, so I was over at my grandparents because my grandparents live close to me. So I'm sitting there playing MW3. I can remember the map, I just can't think of the name right now. I get a call from my dad. Emilio, why the fuck is there a pizzas coming to my house right now at 11:30 at night? And I'm just like, I don't know, Dad. So Julian's stupid fucking ass ordered 2 large pizzas. Who knows what he put on that shit? Probably anchovies and peppers for all I know. With 37 fucking sauce cups. Probably not even good sauce either. This motherfucker probably sent blue cheese to the fucking house. Something tells me this is Hawaii because it says Refugee Island, and like, no, the license plates. Wait, this is in English. I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark and say this is fucking Hawaii. Okay, we had to abort the game, but no, to wrap up the story, my parents got fucking, like, pissed at me, even though they still probably don't know to this day that it was Julian, or at least related to my doing. But no. Yeah, that was the Pizza Chronicles, where me and my friends ordered a bunch of pizzas to a bunch of random houses all in one night while playing MW3.